Okay, so let's dive in. I think maybe the place to start is just acknowledging how exhausting it can feel. This constant performing.
That feeling like you're always on.
Yeah. You wake up, you put on the face, you laugh at the joke that isn't funny.
Right. You nod when you really want to push back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or you say yes when your whole body is just screaming, no, please, no.
And it's not just tiring, is it? There's something else underneath.
It's like you look in the mirror and the person looking back, they're familiar, polite, fine,
Composed.
But inside, it feels kind of hollow, like,
Yeah.
like you left the real you behind somewhere.
That's it. That's the hollowness. That's what we sometimes call the gap.
The gap.
Yeah, the space between who you really fundamentally are, deep down, and this successful, agreeable, safe version you've built.
To get by, to be liked maybe, or just to keep things smooth.
Exactly. It's like a quiet wearing away. You're kind of renting yourself out bit by bit.
Wow. Okay, so for this deep dive, what's our mission then? Is it about, like, tearing down the mask?
Not necessarily tearing down, not yet anyway. It's actually much simpler. It's about noticing.
Just noticing.
Just noticing the gap, pausing, seeing, okay, this is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
No judgment, no fixing, just awareness. This is what is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can work with that. So, noticing. Where do we start? Because my head can justify the performance, but my body,
Yeah.
it seems like it's always telling a different story.
The body, yes. It doesn't really lie, does it? It holds the somatic truth.
Somatic truth, meaning?
Just the physical feelings. Think about those tiny giveaways, like your shoulders suddenly getting stiff when your boss asks for one more thing.
Oh yeah, or like holding your breath when someone says, I'm really counting on you.
Exactly. Or that little clench in your jaw when you say, of course, no problem, but you really mean something else entirely.
Right. It's like you become a master of making yourself emotionally disappear. Soften the edges, mute the real reaction.
And here's the really important part, I think. Learning to do that. Swallowing the no, smoothing things over. That's not weakness.
It feels like it sometimes.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
actually, it's probably a brilliant survival strategy at some point.
Survival.
Yeah. Somewhere along the line, maybe way back, you learned a core rule. To be wanted, I have to be useful. Or to belong, I need to be easygoing. Don't make waves.
Shrinking to fit in was actually smart at the time.
It kept you safe. It helped you belong. You figured out the rules and you played the game really, really well.
Okay,
Yeah.
that actually shifts things. It takes away some of the shame around it.
Good, because shame just keeps us stuck. So let's try something right now for you listening to. Just breathe.
Okay.
And just feel the effort it takes to hold that composure. Maybe even imagine talking to someone difficult, a parent, a boss, whoever. Does your voice change? Your posture?
Yeah. A little higher, maybe.
Tighter?
That's the mask settling back on. Just notice it. And when I notice that mask feeling, I immediately get this flash of, well, the opposite.
Tell me.
Like the kid version of me. Or just a version that didn't care so much.
Yeah.
Danced in the kitchen, picked the weird ice cream flavor.
Yeah.
Just was.
Yeah. That self isn't gone.
No. It feels buried under all the shoulds and musts and don't cause trouble.
Buried is exactly right. And that little ache you feel when you remember that playful self, that's not loss. That's life.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of contact with what's real.
But that leads to the big question, right? The frustrating part. Why do I keep doing it? Even when I know better, even when I'm technically safe now, why do I keep saying yes? Why does the energy just get stuck?
Okay, now we're getting into the how of it, the mechanics of
It's interruption.
Think about how things naturally flow, like a wave. Let's call it the contact cycle. Simple idea, really.
Okay, break it down. New textbook stuff.
Right, no jargon. Imagine you feel something. A need.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
Got it.
Then you become aware. Oh, I'm hungry. That's awareness. Then energy builds. You think about food. You maybe start to get up.
Right.
You reach out. You make contact. Grab an apple, whatever. You eat it. Satisfaction.
And
Then you rest. The wave rises, peaks, falls, rests. Complete.
Okay, makes sense. Hunger, awareness, energy, contact, satisfaction, rest. The wave.
Exactly. Now, for the person who's performing, that wave gets cut short all the time. As soon as the awareness hits, I'm tired, I'm annoyed, I need a break, boom, an inner voice jumps in.
The critic.
The critic, yeah. Don't be selfish, just push through. It's not a big deal. They'll be mad.
Ugh. Yes, that voice.
And it cuts off the energy. Instead of moving out to meet the need resting, speaking up the energy just freezes. It collapses inward.
So it becomes tension, like that swallowed sigh
Yeah.
or the word you bite back.
Precisely. That's the interruption. You stop yourself before the feeling gets too big or the word gets out. You become a very skilled editor of your own experience.
Wow. Okay. And the more you do that, the more you start believing the editor's reasons, right? You don't just stop the feeling. You adopt the rule behind the stopping.
Yes. That's a key process. We call it introjection, but think of it simply as swallowing rules whole.
Swallowing rules?
Yeah, taking in messages from outside family, school, society, whatever, without really chewing on them, without seeing if they actually fit you.
Like what kind of rules? Give me an example.
Oh, things like your value comes from how much you achieve, or good people avoid conflict, or even simple stuff like always finish your plate, even if you're stuffed.
Right, so you take these messages in.
And you make them your own map for living. But it's a borrowed map. You end up like a polite guest in your own house, afraid to move the furniture.
A guest in your own skin.
Wow. And your body remembers that map, that little flinch when conflict brews, the shoulders always a bit hunched. That's your body knowing those interjected rules deep down.
Okay, so if I try that experiment again, if I imagine saying a clear, calm, no thank you to something I really don't want to do.
What happens?
There's this physical reaction, like instantly. Throat gets tight, stomach clenches, almost like panic. Why is it so physical, so intense?
That panic, that's your body remembering. That's the imprint of every time speaking up felt dangerous.
Danger, really?
For your nervous system, yes. It learned risk, rejection, not safe. Setting a boundary, stating a need, it feels like a threat because maybe sometime in your past it was met with disapproval or punishment. It's history alive in your cells.
So it's not just about the present moment, it's fighting years of conditioning.
Exactly. Your whole system is bracing for impact based on old experiences.
Okay, that explains the sheer terror sometimes around potentially disappointing people. It feels huge. So if we want to start coming back home, start reclaiming something, how do we handle that fear? It's paralyzing.
Well, one way is to look at where that fear is really coming from. Is it all about the other person? Or is some of it projection?
Projection. Like projecting my own stuff onto them.
Sort of. It's like you have this harsh inner critic, right? The one that says, if I mess up, if I disappoint them, I'm fundamentally flawed, unlovable.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Projection is when you unconsciously hand that voice a megaphone and assume everyone else is thinking it too. You project your self-judgment onto them.
So I'm expecting them to be as critical of me as I am of myself.
Often, yes. The fear of their disappointment feels so huge because it mirrors your own deep fear of not being good enough.
But wait, what if they do get upset? Like, what if my boss genuinely is demanding, or my partner does react badly if I ask for space? How do I tell the difference between my fear and the actual situation?
That's the crucial work, isn't it? It's not about pretending the outside world is always easy. People do react. Projection means you're amplifying the potential negative reaction because it plugs into your own deepest fears.
Okay.
So the practice is gently asking, whose disappointment am I really afraid of right now? Is it this person here and now? Or does it echo my mother's expectations, my teachers, society's script, whose voice is truly running the show inside?
Untangling that. Wow. So the body, then. The tight jaw, the heavy feeling. It's not the enemy trying to sabotage me.
Not at all. It's your ally. It's been trying to tell you the truth for years.
So the work isn't to ignore it or push through it?
No, it's to listen, to feel what's actually alive in you right now. Is it warmth? Tingling? Heaviness? Pressure? Just feel it. Without needing to analyze it or label it good or bad, just be with the sensation.
Okay. Leaning in, not shutting down.
Because the body holds the truth. It holds the history.
And what about that ache we talked about? That feeling that something's not quite finished?
Yes. Unfinished business.
What is that exactly?
It's the echo of all those interrupted waves, all the times the contact cycle didn't complete.
Like the unspoken words, the feelings you swallowed.
Exactly. The needs that never got met, they don't just vanish, they linger. They create a kind of quiet hum of dissatisfaction or longing in the present. It's the echo of every, I'm tired, or you didn't say, every, I need help, this doesn't feel right.
So healing isn't about avoiding that ache.
No, it's about allowing the wave to finally complete. Feeling it fully, letting it rise and fall.
Okay, so maybe we can end with something practical, like a way to start completing something small.
Let's try. A tender exercise for you listening to. Just bring to mind one small recent moment where maybe you stayed quiet to keep the peace. Said yes when you meant no. Just a little one.
Okay, got one.
Don't try to redo the situation in your head. Don't strategize about the other person. Just connect with the feeling of that moment you swallowed your truth. Where do you feel it in your body right now?
Center my chest again.
Yeah.
Heavy. And a bit. Tighten the throat.
Okay, stay with it. Don't rush. And now, just silently, inside yourself, speak to that feeling. Speak to that part of you that felt silenced or abandoned in that moment.
What do I say?
Something simple, something kind, maybe just, I'm here, or I feel you, or even, I didn't mean to leave you then. I was just trying to cope, trying to survive. But I'm here now.
Okay, I'm here now.
Feel what happens when you offer that acknowledgement, that presence.
It softens. A
Yep.
little. Less sharp.
That's the beginning of completion. That's the frozen energy just starting to thaw. You meeting yourself right where you are.
So the self isn't some perfect finished thing I need to find or fix.
Not at all. It's a process. A living, breathing, changing flow that happens when you're actually in contact with what's true for you, right now in this moment.
And the work is just showing up for that process. Even when I slip back into the old performance mode.
Especially then. Slipping back is normal. It's human. The magic is in the noticing. Every single time you catch yourself shrinking or performing or silencing, that awareness is the return. That's the moment you get to choose again. Okay, wait. What do I actually feel or want right now?
So maybe the first step isn't a massive overhaul, but just making a pact with myself to start noticing. Noticing when I shrink, when I perform.
That's a beautiful, manageable step. And celebrate the small acts. Choosing the lunch you want, not the sensible one. Saying, I need 5 minutes. Sitting comfortably instead of perching perfectly. These aren't rebellions.
They're bradams.
They're returns. Tiny acts of reclaiming your space, your choice. Building a life, moment by moment, that feels genuinely yours. Not borrowed, not rented, not edited for a
You say that feels really profound, actually.
Uh-huh.
So the quiet miracle is I don't have to blow up my life to start living it.
You just have to choose yourself right now, in this breath. The second you stop interrupting that inner wave, that contact cycle, it starts to flow again, and you realize you weren't late, you weren't behind, you were just running.
And now?
Now you've stopped running, you're starting to feel what was waiting for you all along. Welcome home.